Alrighty, guys, let's dive into how you can stay highly motivated in your business. I was having a chat to a member in the inner circle who's feeling a little bit flat because of lockdown, which I totally get, guys. Like, I feel you guys. And look, guys, there's been times in my life where I've been very demotivated. For those that don't know, there was times in my life where I battled depression, like incredibly badly. Like, would have like days where I didn't leave the house. Was literally like nowhere near the person that's presenting to you guys today, either on the live video or within the podcast. And I've really struggled with my emotions kind of going up and then also dipping down a lot. And it's not just COVID, guys. Like, your motivation levels will go up and down every single day. But if it's motivation that you're looking for, I'm not going to pretend for you that I have the exact answers on it, but I'm just going to share with you what's worked for me, because I feel like, most of the time I'm really highly motivated. And then on the days where I'm not feeling motivated, I'm able to like get myself out of the funk like pretty quickly to stay and get back focused, guys, on our goals and our mission and our values. So the first thing, guys, that affects your motivation levels is, of course, your sleep and your exercise routine. If you're not protecting your sleep, if you're having big weekends, if you're not exercising regularly, don't be surprised if your motivation levels in business dip a lot. Now, one of like the best lessons that I ever learned in business was that my health and my fitness and my energy levels will transfer across my company. I'm not a big fan of terms like CEO, boss, all that kind of stuff, right? But essentially, you are the CEO of your business. You're the leader of your own business. I can 99.9% of people every day that your business right now is a true reflection of yourself, right? So you need to protect your sleep. You need to make sure you're exercising and you're the fittest, healthiest person. I know everyone like watching and listening to this, when you're sleeping well, when you're training well, when you're feeling like, at 100%, guys, your motivation levels are always going to be immediately higher. So always start with the basics. But then, guys, every single morning, and I learned this from a course, I don't actually remember where it was, but I make sure that I read my goals and my mission statement every single morning. If you're interested in what I exactly read, guys, just reach out to me and I'll send you the exact message that's within my messenger. But every morning I wake up and I read my mission and I know my why and I know what my life looks like in 5 years. I have my goals, both like personal goals, my fitness goals, my business goals in there. And I'm able to read that every morning, and it really gives me a really amazing place to be at, that I know my journey, I know my mission, I know why I'm doing what I'm doing every single day. I absolutely love doing this, and it gets me really highly motivated for all the really cool things that I want to achieve. And, being in bed and like not staying focused and things like that, there's no way you'll be able to hit your goals, right? Unless you're highly motivated, unless you're being really consistent. So guys, make sure that you read your goals every single morning and then read your mission statement as well. It goes a really long way. Now, guys, the last two are quite simple. Okay, spend time with fucking winners. Spend time with absolute savages, guys. Okay, when I hang out with my friends Dan Henderson, Brad Bedford, Charlie Valla, James Cant, Andrew Gosen, the guys from Sales Sniper, when I get to spend time with them, it fucking motivates you to be better, guys. It motivates you to be better because you're around all these people who are absolutely crushing it at all times. And I can't stress that enough. Like, who you spend your time around will either lift you up or dip you down. There's not a time where I got to spend time with my friend Andrew Poulton from Systems by Design. He owns an amazing online business, probably one of the best in the world. And I just leave those meetings and my time with him just like I feel like I could run through a brick wall. All the cool stuff they're doing, how knowledgeable he is as a human being. And guys, the people that you spend around will affect your energy and affect your motivation levels. Hang around with winners. Like, literally the time that you have is the most precious thing on this earth. It's more precious than money. Who you spend your time with, those really positive people, the people kicking goals, absolutely crushing it in business. And if you can spend as much time with those people, guys, you watch your business absolutely crush it. And your motivation levels go like just absolutely through the roof. And guys, the last one, and I must admit, I'm incredibly lucky. I'm not an expert on building team cultures and things like that. I just believe in treating people the way I would want to be treated. But make sure you have a world-class team. Like, I absolutely love spending time with my team, and I know that I have to turn up and be my best self for them. I have to turn up and be my best self for Dan, for Brad, for Dylan, for Jackson, for Mario, for all of our VAs. And like, we've got a team, I think, of like upwards of 17 people in our company now, and they motivate me to be better every day. They motivate me to be better every day because they absolutely love their job and what they do. They decide to be better every day. They study courses, they're massively into self-development, and they really love what we're about in the inner circle. And just being around those people every single day, as someone within their team, as they are in my team, really, really motivates me to be better. So guys, I have no doubt that, this might not solve all of your issues with motivation, because it goes up and down. It goes up and down, right? At the moment, I'm telling you, I'm like really highly motivated. We're like absolutely crushing it and everything's all good. But it wasn't just 2 weeks ago, guys. I woke up and I remember just going to my wife, I go, fuck, like, if I have to deal with one more COVID related thing today, like, I've just like had enough, right? And I was really on like a downward trend. And, to be able to get up, and I knew my pillars, which I've been coached on very well from like one of my mentors named James, is firstly, I knew I had a good night's sleep. So I was going to make like a lot sharper decisions that day. And then I simply just woke up, guys, read my goals and my mission statement, listened to some motivational YouTube. I like to do that every single morning. When I wake up and make my coffee, I search like success motivation on YouTube, like really fires me up. I love like Andy Frisella's stuff at the moment. I'm using a lot of his content. Then I went for a run for 45 minutes and I was like ready to get into my day. I wouldn't say that day I was like super highly motivated and like wanted to absolutely crush everything. But 100%, I had a much better day by being able to control my state and change my state. So guys, remember, motivation comes and goes, but your daily habits will last with you forever. Okay, so build out your daily motivation habits. Maybe it is watching motivational your soundtracks on YouTube when you're making your coffee every morning like me. Or maybe it's something different. You need to find your own recipe on what works for you. But I want you to know that if you get up, if you change your state every single morning and make sure you're sleeping really well, okay, start with something really inspirational for yourself, like reading your vision statement and all your goals. And then just make sure you get something done early in the day. Some really big task done that moves you forward towards your 5-year vision, and your motivation will just get rolling from there. When you're in a funk, you need to go into work mode to be able to work through it, and your motivation will go up and down, guys. But just focus on changing your state every morning, sleeping really well, and doing the basics I said in this podcast. And guys, just remember, if you are struggling with motivation, if your energy levels aren't where they need to be, make sure you reach out to someone. Don't suffer alone through this kind of stuff. Reach out to someone. They'll give you some perspective. They'll give you a little bit of clarity, and then you can just go to work and start to work through it and just kind of get it done.